Nisuing pa sa kantigon Meghalaya News 24 channel o naram saksoa. Dani kuburang de. Skurong Minister Konat Ki Sangma Mijal Salni Bako, Getal Health Shuttle Service ko PA Sangma International Medical College aro hospital o oprakyo nang ha. Wan naki ya shuttle service ko oprakyo nani salo, Health Minister Dr. M. Amprim Lingdo aro US Team ni Chancellor M. Hawk ba bakar ang paaha. Nakyong ingon ya service, sagba deng pa mandirang na, pre-hospital transportation rangko ni jila nasa nong agija sungo noko donggapa mandirang na ba samrangko aro namgapa sanabanan niko matna cholo nani yung inga. Shillong songjunma Indian Super League match ko songjunma o sokachak na thari samsuinga ha aro ya sumayo Northeast United FC Mumbai City FC baksa Skrubar Salo Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium mo khalgen ya match ko adoko sokachakanira Meghalaya ni football kalsusa ani aba o daruruani ko ba misoka. Wanake Northeast United FC February khulruksa thariko Bengaluru FC baksa susagen aro March ni chet thariko East Bengal baksa khalsusagen. Ndakyong ingon ya league ni sumayo sak hajal chisni mandirangko sokachakna ba khadong suinga.
Really happy to come to Shillong and to be the first coach to play in ISL here in Meghalaya and to Redeem's hometown. You know, it's an honor. The pitch is excellent. To play football, beautiful weather. It's winter, it's nice, and we hope it brings us luck. But really, we are very happy to be here. We hope all the fans will push us tomorrow. It will be a very difficult game against Mumbai. We win in their home ground. That means they want to come here to win us, because in this moment of the season, the goal average is very important between teams. Will not be easy. It's not an easy game, but we hope that our fans will be the first player, number one, and we will push them and give them joy tomorrow and make them proud.
Meghalaya Legislative Assembly ni budget session February khulrukchet thariko ni abachingen wanaki Business Advisory Committee meeting ko December salong atani jaman budget session ko salchkhang na atna agananga ha 1 February khulrukchet thariko ni March chigtham thariko na ungen nakyo ingon Meghalaya Legislative Assembly ni Speaker Thomas A Sangmani aganani gitade Skorong Minister Khonat Khe Sangma March punga thariko de budget ko janmana mesukangen ani uyata ha wasan oigeja ye budget session ko atingon Salgatham ko de private members business na aro salsni ko de government business na ungen.
This meeting we have decided to have decided on the calendar for the ensuing budget session 2025, which will commence from 28th of February 2025, and we will be having 10 full working days, which will conclude on the 13th of March 2025, where we will have 3 private members business and there is 7 government business days, working days. So this is in the calendar for the ensuing budget session.
Meghalaya Legislative Assembly ni opposition dulkapa Dr. Mukul M Sangmani jinmana thalate onani gitade wamangni party election rango susajana thika ha aro mungsongi de district council election o susajana agananga ha uni aganani gitade ye susagijani ra grassroots organization ko mangrake da lachingna inga ani agananga ha nakyo ingon uni aganang khoni gitade mangrak kijagapa krungo pangchake election susa anabate lagapa mangrakapa krungo tharichingi khamrangko khaon nambata ne agananga ha.
We have taken a conscious decision that it is not necessary for us to fight every election, particularly district council election, because we are revisiting as to how to further strengthen the party, particularly in the grassroots level, because in absence of proper organization at the grassroots level, it is very important for us to ensure that we look at the practical, rather the ground reality at the ground zero, and it is almost like deciding not to put the cart before the horse.
Opposition dalgaba Dr. Mukul M. Sagma, Sorkarini adoko nyamgri khoila choaniko dontongatna manjani ge manjajrenganiko pharakataha, aruwa yani bidingo sungdowaniko badakaha. Wa mongsonge de daito ong ingapa geologist rangko ya khamni bidingo matnangaha maina wamang ya khoila choe badenganiko dontongatna bachangphengna khamrangko khaanio olgrokaha. Wasanong ayeja sangma Garo Hills Autonomous District Council ni obosani bidingo janapangaha maina yano khamkhagpa manderangna Ruta Somayo ni dormharangko naman khujainga.
Why? Is it not possible for the officers to determine whether the coal is new, freshly extracted or not? Is it not possible? They are geologists. They come with all the background of knowledge based on whatever they have studied, based on which they are qualified to be the officers in relevant departments. So therefore, friends, it is a serious issue. Today, our Garo Hills Autonomous District Council is not able to pay salaries for the employees. That means that the complete functioning of the Honorable GHADC is as bad as crippled. That means we talk about the importance of the sixth schedule, the provision of the sixth schedule of the Constitution of India vis-a-vis the overall rights vested upon our people belonging to scheduled tribes, particularly our indigenous tribes. So what is going to happen if this whole, I must say, insensitivity of the government results in complete crippling of this important institution which is mandated by the Constitution to protect the interests of our indigenous people and to protect the land that our people have inherited. So many things are there which has its own collateral adverse, which becomes victim due to the collateral effect.
Meghalaya ni opposition dalgaba Dr. Mukul M. Sagma, adok sorkari ni nyamgri khoila choaniko dakna unplani bidingo raken matnanganiko dakangaha, waya ko daktai pulna mani bidingo, taito rai kham khainga parang jekai, Chief Secretary aru Director General of Police ko ba, wamangni khamko nami khajahani gaman, aru National Green Tribunal ni donthongat gaman ko, aba chingthayata ni gaman matnangaha, maina yan datla gadango takwala ni ong inga ni sangma aganangaha. Wandake batangaman salo, Retired Justice PP Katakeni Janapani Gitade, Adogo Niamgri Kholarangko Choe, South Garo Hills aru West Khasi Hills District Rangode, Badang Shukani Badonginga ne Aganangaha.
The responsibility of the committee headed by Justice Kataki is available for the government to do many things. And at the same time, this report should not remain only as reports for the sake of report. You see, the NGT is also duty bound, is also the responsibility, the honors of responsibility is also with NGT. They have to pull up the officers concerned. They have to pull up the chief secretary. They have to pull up the DGP. What is the initial order? If you go by the first order of the NGT, stopping or banning all the coal mining activities which are considered illegal due to the fact that they were not inconsistent with the various statutory laws governing coal mining activities, in sync with the mandate of the various laws, including MMDR Act and environmental laws. Now, the honors of responsibility of implementing the order of any court, or for that matter NGT, is vested first with the Chief Secretary and the DGP. Let us be very, very clear. And this whole thing is vested upon the government of the day. Because if they are not taking cognizance of these illegalities, I have reasons to believe that there is a complicity. Allowing illegalities to happen. For whose interest? Are they not paid? Is there anybody else who will take this responsibility? Is there any alternative authority which is provided with this responsibility? No. So therefore, whose job it is? Therefore, you see, there is a complicity with even Coal India also. What is the duration of time needed for taking all the measures to ensure that all those coal which were declared in their inventory at the time of submitting before the Honorable Supreme Court, which is reflected in the judgment of the Honorable Supreme Court dated 3rd July 2019. It is very clear the responsibility is vested upon few authorities, including Coal India, and the state government. How does it take so much of time? 2019, this is 2025. How does it take so much of time for this coal to be, all those whatever were still declared as per the inventory submitted? Rather, it is a revised inventory submitted by the state government. Earlier inventory was projecting that the subsequent balance of coal which were yet to be transported with the relevant permission of the government were around 2 lakh metric ton. Then suddenly there was an inventory which was reflective of highly inflated stock of already extracted coal. So there is the time when NGT2 should have taken cognizance of this inflated. How can something which were around 2 lakh metric ton suddenly become 30 plus lakhs? Okay, now if they have accepted that inventory, does it take 6 years for this to be transported? Does it take 6 years? That means this whole process is being delayed in order to ensure that under the so-called transportation of this extracted coal, which were declared before the Honorable Supreme Court through their inventory, revised inventory, it is being weaponized to facilitate illegal coal mining. If you do not believe, you go and see the coal. 2019's coal and now, how will the coal, see, we all know chemistry, we all know physics. What happens when a particularly extracted coal is dumped in a place, in the open, subjected to all, onslaught of rain, sun, everything? What happens? How will be the physical appearance? How will be the physical appearance of the coal on the depots? Go and see for yourself and have your own interpretation.
Dali kuborang di yarangsan, kuborang ni gaman nambate winas kinchmode, Meghalaya News 24.com oni ko ni nagta man yen, sakanti ko ni sohani na matela.